Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to do reset factory for Cisco FTD 1120. The same process is true for other models of the FTD. I have a console connection to the FTD 1120. I am using Secure CRT as a terminal emulator. You can use PuTTY or whatever software that you like. I choose serial here and I'm using COM1. I set the baud rate on 9600 and I click connect. Now I am connected to the FTD via console. I zoom a little bit to make it a little bit bigger. Now it is good. You can see I do not have the password of this FTD box and I do not care about the configuration that we have on this device. I want to do reset factory. I unplugged the power and then plugged it again. So when the box is booting, I need to hit the escape key. Now I hit the escape key and I am in the ROM 1 here. If I type question mark here, I can see the commands that I have here. One of them is obvious. The one that we want to use is the factory reset command. It says erase all configuration and data and reinstall the current version. So I use that command. I can copy and paste it. Factory reset, because this command has a serious effect on the box. It is cleaning all the configuration. It is asking me, are you sure that you want to do that? It says all the configuration will be permanently lost. And I type yes. It is asking me to type word erase, all in capital. I just want to be sure that I understand what I am doing. I type erase, all in capital, and I hit enter. And one more time, it is asking me that, are you sure you want to continue? And I say yes. I hit enter. It's going to take a couple of minutes, so I pause the video and start recording when it is done. It did the reset factory and the boot process is done. I log in using the username admin and the password admin with capital A and 123. So the username was admin and the password was admin with capital A 123. It is loading some processes, so it's going to take a while. If we look at the booting process here, we can see that it gave a default IP address to the management port of the box. Right now, the management port of the box is connected to my computer. So if I set an IP address in this range, I can have access to the box via browser. So I can open a browser and type 192.168.45.45 and hit enter. It is giving me a warning because the certificate is a private certificate. So I click proceed and it says system is coming up, please wait. I should wait for the system to completely come up. I can see here that it is saying please wait. It's going to take some time. I pause the video now and I start recording when this phase is done. Okay, now you can see that it says Cisco FTD started successfully and it is asking to change the password. It's doing some initialization right now, but it is asking me to type a new password. I type something as the new password. You can see it says that the minimum length of the password should be 8 characters. It is giving me lots of logs right now. I type something as password. So I changed the password and I did the login right now. Now in this mode, if I type the question mark, I see that one of the options that I have is connect, and I can connect to another CLI. Connect, when I type, I can connect to FTD or local MGMT. I type FTD here and the prompt will be changed and I will be connected to FTD. It is asking me to accept the end user license agreement. I hit enter. It is a long document, so I hit space a couple of times. So it is asking me to type yes to accept the end user license agreement. And again, it does some system initialization. It's going to take some time, but it won't be long. So I pause the video and start recording when it is done. Okay, the initialization part is done. Now it is asking me that if I want to set an IPv4 address on the management interface. I say yes. And it is asking me about the IPv6. I say no. It is asking me that, do you want to use a DHCP or set the IPv4 manually? I say manual. and it is asking me about the IP address. I type 192.168.112.171. And I hit enter. For the net mask, I type 255.255.255 and 0. For the default gateway, I type 192.168.112.1. It is asking me about the name. I can keep it Firepower or I can change it. I keep the Firepower as the name. It is asking me about the DNS servers. I type 888.8.8 and I hit enter. It is asking me about domain. I don't want any domains, so I hit enter. Now it is applying the configuration that I just did. It is taking a few seconds. It is saving the configuration right now. And now it is asking me that, do you want to manage this device locally or do you have FMC to manage this device via FMC? Because I do not have FMC right now, I say, yes, I want to manage this device locally. So it's gonna put the device in the routed mode. I can copy this address and paste it in my browser to have access to the web interface. Now it is done copying the configuration. I go to my browser. I paste that IP address with HTTPS in front of that and I hit enter. It is giving me a warning because the certificate is not a valid certificate. I click on advance and I click proceed. It is loading the web interface. The default username is admin and the password that I set during that phase. I type the password. I set that password in the CLI when it was asking me to set a new password. It is still going through some process to initialize the box. You can see the detail here that what it is doing. It's going to take some time, so I pause the video and start the video when it is done. You can see that it gave me an error and it is related to the certificate of the box because it is expired. And it is also giving us the solution. It says that type this command and then this command and it will be fixed. So I copy this command. I zoom a little bit to see it. It says configure manager delete and after that configure manager local. So I copy this command and I go to the CLI. In the CLI, I paste that command. I hit enter. I say yes. It's going to take some time. Meanwhile, I go and copy the next command and paste it here. I hit enter. It's going to take some time, so I pause the video and start recording when it is done. Now that it is done, I refresh this window here. It says service unavailable. I delete this part and I hit enter again. We wait for a few seconds. It is asking us to log in again, so I log in again with username admin and the password that I set. So it's going to do the initialization part again, and it's going to take some time. It says the estimate time is more than 3 minutes. So I pause the video again and I start recording when it is done. And hopefully this time we will pass to 100% without any problems. Now you can see the initial install is done. So we click OK here. It is showing us the device. You can see that the management port is up. It is the IP address that we set in the CLI. Now we can start configuring the device. In this video, we saw how we can do reset factory for Cisco FTD 1120. Thank you so much for watching this video.